I'm sorry that I'm running late, but it has been a little bit chaotic this morning because I've been working on the new sample of the color black dress in a solid fabric. So some of you may know already, I've been working on a color therapy collection. I have been inspired to create a solid fabric kind of dress that is going to not show all the panty lines and all the things that we're not so crazy about, but at the same time give the fun and kind of therapy of a good, a solid color. Not so easy, girls, not easy. And this is really around the theme also of showing our skin, feeling confident, finding those styles that make us feel confident regardless of what's going on in our body or with our body on any given day. So I don't know about you, but I'm going through perimenopause. And so things are just fluctuating and going all over the place. And I'm like, what can I wear that I know I can throw on and it's going to fit me and it's going to look good? And this is the inspiration really around the entire collection. And for the most part, when you're working with prints, and this is what a lot of people don't realize, is that when you're working with prints, you can do so much more. You don't have to worry so much about the weight of the fabric. You can, even stitching the garment is a lot less complicated. However, when you get to solids, not so much. The quality of the fabric really matters. The stitching on the fabric really matters. The weight of it matters. You can't have it too thick and you can't have it too thin. And it's got to be the right shape and it's got to be all the things. So yesterday, I'll tell you a story. So for those of you who are on, just let me know if you are here. I know that Jessica, Laura, Kaylee, all of those girls are very excited about the new collection. But essentially, like when you are working with solid fabrics, one of the challenges that I find is that they show all panty lines. Like you have to really be careful with what underwear you wear on underneath. Now, I would still say, even with this one, probably it would be wise. I mean, there's so much movement. It looks so great. I'm not seeing anything, but, just to be on the safe side, if something pulls and it's kind of, I don't know. I don't think it's the end of the. I don't think a panty line is the end of the world if it's a slip. But if it's an obvious thing, then it may be a problem. So for me, I like not to show panty lines. I prefer to have everything a little bit more smooth. And this is coming to like what we feel comfortable in wearing as women over 40, 50, 60, and beyond. It's not so much about the rules, girlfriend. It really is around how you feel, what your comfort level is, and what you want to show. Now, for some women, their upper arms is a thing, and they're like, oh my goodness, I don't want anybody seeing my upper arms. Now, if it's that you don't want people seeing your upper arms, that's okay. But honestly, upper arms is not the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? It's like if somebody sees something that you don't like about yourself, do they even notice? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of getting into a point I'm thinking as I'm getting a little bit older, like, okay, I have a little bit of a tummy. Okay, I have arms that maybe are not as toned as they used to be. Is that such an end of the world? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I've been creating this collection. Now, by the way, this will come with you'll be able to get a magic blouse in in the same fabric in a solid or in a print. And the magic blouse will cover up the upper arms for those of you who don't want that. But this is really a magic dress, and I'm going to show you. It actually comes, you can wear it three different ways. One of the things that you can do is to wear oh yes, okay. So you could wear now this color, this is actually quite fun because it's a print. So you could wear the print one with it. You can have these also in a solid. You don't have to have, you can have it one color. You don't have to have the dual tone if you don't want to. And I have different colors available that are coming. They're not yet available, girls, on the website. And so I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to give you all of that information because it isn't there. It isn't. So I can't give you. I mean, if you want to see here, this is just the my website. So if you want to go there, feel free to go there, look around. You'll get a sense of the style if you're new to me. If you want to get onto my mailing list, that would be great because that will keep you up to date. But essentially, I'm not able to say to you, well, if you like this, go buy it there because we're still in the process of fine tuning and getting it right. So I'm going to be doing these dresses in different styles. So this is the asymmetrical one. Let me just move this a little bit further over. This is asymmetrical, so shorter on one side, longer on the other, but you don't necessarily have to do that. Hello, Olivia. So good to see you. Hello, girl. So what do you think of this dress, Olivia? Tell me, tell me. Now you can have it in a solid color. So the solid colors, this is the teal. Okay, this is the teal. This is the cobalt. And then I literally have a box, girls, of color, of fabrics here. Let me just show you. Okay, that's the print. Again, I love print. I'm a print girl. I have a beautiful peridot green. Okay, so this is a beautiful peridot. And by the way, I'm going to be doing a color block. You like it, Olivia? I'm going to be doing a color block as well in the green, but in a long dress. So that I think, but I mean, you can choose. The thing is, they're customizable. I have in a very nice bright red. This red is stunning. And I'm going to do a color block different to this. So I'm going to do a red at the back and then cobalt at the front, and they're reversible. So you can wear them either way. And the cool thing is that when you pull it to the front, and you have a little bit more of that. I'll show you just now how I'm going to show you how you can belt it. So it's been a little tricky to figure out, but I think I figured it out. I think I have figured it out. And this is part of the reason why I do lives, girls, is that this allows you to come on and see what I'm doing. I really do design with you in mind. So it's not about just what I'm going to wear. It's about what you're going to wear. And then I have this beautiful chocolate brown, and the chocolate brown is stunning. I actually wore a chocolate brown. It's a similar color, but it's a more clingy fabric, but I wore this one on QVC and everybody was raving about it. They were like, oh my goodness, I have to have a chocolate brown one. So now we've got the chocolate brown. This fabric, what's different about this fabric to this fabric that I bought, and this I bought for QVC, so I had a different need of that than it is. Listen, girls, on camera, things don't work out the same, okay? It's a perfect casual dress. Yes, it is. But I feel like it can get a little bit more dressy too. Olivia, I'll show you what I mean in a second because I'm going to belt it, which I think is going to make a big difference for you. You'll see what I mean. Hold on. Let me go and get my navy belt because I think the navy is going to look better with this. Let me just see. I had it because I wore it on QVC last night. Let me just... Where is my navy belt? Okay, here it is. Okay, great. That was easy. You should see my apartment. It's like in a complete chaos. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through the style. So the difference between, so let me tell you the history a little bit, right? So I'm on QVC at the moment with a brand called Patricia Nash, amazing handbag brand. Lovely people, such attention to the way that the bags are designed. If you want a quality bag that is like normally $1,000 bag, but you don't have that kind of money, or you just don't appreciate spending $1,000 on a bag, like me, go to Patricia Nash, and you can actually look on QVC. They've got phenomenal pricing. They're in the region of like $200-300. Phenomenal. The quality is unbelievable. It's unmatchable. I've even sold luxury handbags, girls, like designer brands. I won't mention the names. These are better. Just saying. I'm just telling you. They're better than the designer stuff and amazing. So anyway, so I'm on QVC and I have to wear solid colors. Okay. And I'm not a fan of solid colors. I am a print girl. I love print because it doesn't matter what's going on underneath. You will never see lines. You don't see panty lines. You don't see bloating as much, that kind of thing. And I'm on camera, which is quite intimidating in that way. So I went and I bought fabric, and it was, this stuff is like really, really expensive. It's crazy expensive because if you get good quality solid fabric, it does cost. But this is 100% polyester. Okay. And the thing that bothers me about that, and it's a little bit more see-through. So if you're up to the sun, I think this is more see-through than this one is. The problem with polyester is that in the summertime, we're going to get super hot. This is a polyester rayon blend. So what that means is that it has it's part of it is made of tree pulp, which makes it more breathable. So that is going to be much more conducive to summertime, and that's what I was looking for. And I was looking for a similar fabric to the fabrics that I use in a in a dress. Sorry, in the prints, but in a slightly heavier fabric, because you cannot wear this dress in just a solid color, just like this. First of all, the creasing will show. This is crease resistant, but in a print you can't see it. So you can't, hey Laura, so good to see you. The print, I've done my research. This doesn't work in the same fabric, but this fabric is a slightly thicker version of this. And it's a poly rayon blend, which means that it has enough polyester in it to make it crease resistant, but it has enough rayon in it to make it so that it is breathable. So Laura, tell me, but it's taken a good couple of times because the pattern on its own does not work. I did it in this pattern. Okay, this is the asymmetrical version. It's the color block. I'll talk you through it in a second. But it just doesn't work as exactly this pattern because this fabric is softer, a lot softer than this. Well, not a lot, not to the touch, but in the working of it, it's definitely, this is a thicker fabric. But you want a thicker fabric because you want to cover up things, right? Hey, Jessica. Okay, so girls, I got home really late from QVC last night, and I was working on the sample before I left on the train to go there yesterday, and I realized, okay, it still needs work. So I got up early this morning. I'm feeling a little like, I didn't even know if I was going to manage to get makeup on this morning in time, but I did. I've got some makeup on. You love it? Oh, good. Okay, so I have to talk you through it though, because what I did is, first of all, and I'm doing a video, by the way, girls, I'm actually doing a behind the scenes video. You'll see me with no makeup on. With like trying to figure this thing out. So I did it the mermaid dress, but the fabric is thicker because it is a solid color. Okay. Plus the difference between this fabric. So Laura, remember you asked me how see-through this is? I double checked and it is more see-through than this fabric, which is really cool. And also this is 100% polyester. So the problem is that it's fine for now, but when it comes to summertime, it's going to be very hot. This fabric is a polyester rayon mix. Rayon is actually made of tree pulp. And so what that does is it makes it more breathable. And so it's got enough polyester so that it's easy to wear, it's easy to care for, but it's got enough rayon in it to make it breathable, right? Because if it's 100% rayon in a solid, it's probably going to crease and the creasing is going to show. In this fabric, you don't see it, right? There is creasing. Can you see, if I come up close, there is creasing, but in a solid, you're going to notice it. In a solid, you're going to notice it. Plus, this fabric, as beautiful as the fabric is and it drapes, in a solid is going to cling to the wrong places. I can feel, and I'm bloated today, girls. So this is a good day to test it. Yeah, it's that time of the month for me. So normally it's like woof, like crazy. Okay, but I feel like, so what I did was I took the regular pattern, I made it in the regular pattern. It didn't work. It was too voluminous, and the whole back was like enormous, and it was very difficult to belt. So I was like, okay, no, we've got to take out. So I went and I took out like parts of this down. Okay, so in the pattern, and then I gave it more definition and I took off some of the volume also in the, so you still have that triangle, but it's just a little smaller. Okay, now when it comes to belting, this was the tricky part because you have to be careful how you belt it. So what I love about this dress is that you could wear it just exactly like it is. I actually feel like I feel like it is a beautiful dress on its own. But if you want to belt it, okay, this is what my recommendation is. And I was trying it out. So here's my navy belt. I'm going to use my navy belt. You fold it. So instead of just belting it, because of the way the fabric folds, it's beautiful. It was actually my husband's idea with the jumpsuit, and I think it works really well. So you basically fold it rather than, and what's so cool is the color blockers. Look at what happens. How fun is it, right? So you can fold this, you can choose which color you want to make your primary color. So if you want more of the blue, do the blue. If you want more of the teal, do the teal. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to do the blue. All right, and I'm going to fold it. So let me fold here. Okay, and you can do the same in a solid, so it doesn't, I mean, in a plain color. So if you get a brown or you get a cobalt or you get a teal or because I'll show you the colors in a second. The colors are magnificent, girls. They are really beautiful. And this fabric has got a really nice, it's got a ever so slight sheen to it, but it's not shiny, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so now, oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving it with the blue. Oh my goodness, I chose the blue and the green different ones. Okay, so look at what's happening in the front. I've got more of a fold in the back, and I'm finding that's working really well. And then a little bit of a fold in the front. And look at how it almost turns it into like it turns it into a different dress. I mean, it's pretty amazing. In fact, girls, I discovered that you can make it almost seem as if it's like not I wouldn't say a complete like not pencil, but you you can take even more at the back if you want to, and even less at the front. And you can have a slight little pleat at the front, slight little fold at the front, and a lot at the back. And it actually changes the whole look of the dress. It makes it almost like it's more straight. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. And it's so fun. And you can adjust it as you want to. So what do you think? But I feel like even as a solid, girls, even as a loose dress, this is amazing. And it feels so good on the body. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do so this is the color block. You can have it in a solid. Let me show you the other colors first. And it's got like a slight, those of you who have, let me see, those of you who have the mermaid dress. Oh, Laura, did you get your constellation? Your constellation's also got that little bit of a crepey feel to it. And you must just let me know if you've got any questions about the pants. Because I know sometimes it takes a bit of, some of these items, girls, when you buy from me, just something to bear in mind. You in the beginning, you may have to find your way of wearing it. Okay, so like the belting situation, because if you take the belt, for me, it works better. Oh, it arrived today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the crepey feel of that fabric, Laura, this has got a little bit of that. It's got a little bit of that. I just want to see something here. If I do this, my normal way of my normal way is to pull those two pieces together. Okay, let's just see. It took a long time. Laura, it took a long time. It was supposed to arrive on Thursday. So weird. Anyway, you can't, that's the thing with the postal service. Oh, it actually does look good. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you. What do you think? It is a little more bouncy, but that could actually work in your favor, girls. I just had an idea. If you want your butt to look a little more bouncy, you can do it this way. You know how when we get older, okay, good. Thanks, Laura. You know how when we get older, our weight distribution goes from our butt to our tummy. And sometimes we lose our butt completely. It goes like very flat. You know that thing. It goes like quite flat. Mine hasn't happened yet. But, so you could have a little bit more of a bouncy in the butt, and then, or you can fold it. Uh, yeah, yeah, Laura, I'm telling you, if you want the bounce, go for the belting. If you want the flatter belt, the flatter butt, then go for the fold. Try and see which one you like the best. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is the peridome. Everybody's very excited. So the peridome, I'm thinking of doing a sample in the peridome, but in the long dress. So the color block, but in a long dress, just so that you can see some variations of it. You can always choose. This is the wonderful thing, is that you can have it can be customized to suit you. Okay, so this is a possibility here. And then I'm thinking of doing a front and a back. You tell me what you think. A front and a back in the red and the blue. So this is the cobalt. So the full front will be the red. I mean, the full front will be the blue. The full front will be the black. The full front will be the cobalt. The full back will be the red, and then you can switch it around depending on which one you want. Look at how beautiful this is, girls. I adore red. Is my all-time favorite color. It is stunning. And I have to tell you that the teal and the red could also work. I love teal and red together. It's actually one of my favorite. My whole apartment, the basis of my apartment is in like turquoise and red. I even have a red wall. That's how much I love red. I also have a turquoise, like a turquoisey teal. I love it. The red is stunning. And I actually think that this could also be a really stunning combination, is the red and the teal, but then so would be the red and the cobalt. Oh, are you obsessed with the red, Jessica? Look, this is the great thing. So you girls have pre-ordered. You can change it. It is. The red and the cobalt's also stunning, but I feel like the red and the teal is different. But Jess, the peridot is stunning as well, hey? Oh, the peridot. The peridot and it is unbelievable. And the nice thing is that so this half of your body is the same, and this half of your body is the same. With this color block, when we do the front back, that's going to be interesting to see, because you will pull it and it will have, yes, look, it will have little bits of that other color, but then you just have to deal with, so you can't pull too much. I'm actually wondering, I suppose the nice thing about a front and back color block is that it's almost like you've got two dresses. I think that's the benefit. I don't know that pulling it so far front is going to make. Yes. The color block jumpsuit. Okay. So Jess, I haven't tried it yet. I'll tell you, I am a little, it is a tricky one. And I'll tell you why. It is a tricky one because the fabric is thicker. And even with this one, it was very tricky. I had to do the back as a different, like normally the front and the back are the same. I had to do the back as different. I had to take a lot of the fullness out. It was a tough one. It wasn't an easy one. So I think for now, I'm going to stick to the dresses for now. And then maybe a little bit later, I'm going to try a color block. But Kelly was asking as well, and I'm afraid it's going to be bulky. I'm just being honest and telling you that. I really am afraid it's going to be bulky because even this one, let me put this on for you again, Jessica. And listen, bearing in mind as well, girls, is that this one here is an extra small to medium. So it is still quite big. I'm almost wondering if it's going to just be able to do two colors. Like, I think I'm going to have to make it a two, instead of making it three sizes, I think it's going to have to be two sizes. Oh, Olivia, you love these colors? The teal and the cobalt? Or you mean this one? I'm going to step outside of the, yeah, Jess, I'm going to put this on for you. The thing is, in a solid, listen, I really struggled to find good solid fabric. Most of the solids that I am seeing that I've been wearing for QVC are this stretch crepe fabric, which is lovely. I mean, it is very beautiful, but what I find is that it's not going to work for the same kind of, it's 100, no, this is the thing, it's 100% polyester. That's one of the problems. And 100% polyester in the summertime is just, it works for some things, but I just feel for these dresses, you need something that's breathable. And it does show. I mean, like I've managed to get some quite nice styles, but I have to really be careful which underwear I'm wearing, and belting is my best friend, and all the kinds of things. Okay. So Jess, I'm going to show you what I mean with this. You see, this is beautiful. This just looks amazing. Um, so what I did with this one, I had this exactly as you would let your baby wear it if it was her size. Oh, Olivia, are you talking about this one here? Are you talking about this? I love this. Now, the thing is, this is a much, okay, so I can already feel it. Jess, this is a softer fabric. But, and this is getting into the technicalities, but because I cut it on the other grain, so again, they made it where the lines were going across the body. And you know me, I don't do lines across body. Ever, 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 ever. I will always cut it, and then it does make it a little bit more difficult to work with, but it's totally worth it. So what I did with this one is I had to take some out of here, and then it worked. So the back and the front are different. This has got more shaping to it. It's just that I think in a solid, I'm not convinced yet. I'm willing to give it a try, but let me get through the dresses first. But this looks so, I mean, this feels now, when I put it on now, and what I like is also the folding thing. The folding works well because you see, again, it's always the tricky thing is the belting. See, but now it works. But it didn't work initially because there was too much in the back. Do you know what I'm saying? There was just too much in the back. But now this works. I also, to take the crutch up, like I had to do a whole bunch of things to this thing to make it look the way it does. But it works, and it works like a charm. It works like magic. It really does. So now let me go back but it's got this soft fabric. And it's in a print. I just don't know that it's going to do the same thing in the solid. So girls, what do you think about the idea what do you think about the idea of a front and back color block? Or do you love the color block where it is now? Oh, I love this jumpsuit. I can't wait until it's warm enough to wear it. So excited about it. You know, I Laura, that dress, it's such a good dress. It's such a good fabric. I would agree with you. And you're getting the magic blouse. And I think in a shorter dress with this would be stunning for you. I still love print, girls. Honestly, I was like, oh, these salads are so hard. These salads are so hard. This is just so fun. I can't believe how fun it is to do that. See, I am wondering, now that I'm looking at it, it really does. Do you mean this one, Jess? I'm so glad you like it. She got, oh, hello, Jan. So good to see you. She got, so she got the magic blouse in the solid, but I mean, sorry, in this one. She hasn't got it in a dress yet. I think she's going to get it in a dress. I predict. See, so this is a way that you could wear it. This is the way that you could wear it with the top. But I feel like what Tracy just said. Yes. Okay, so what I am wondering, this is one thing that I'm wondering. So I'm very happy with the shape of this. But when I put on this and I see the back has less, because what I did is I took out of the back. I'm wondering if I should take out some of this back. I'm actually wondering if this back should be less so that it's not. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. I don't know if the print matches the trap as much as the cobalt. The teal. The teal. I got that. The cobalt it definitely matches. Okay, so girls, I think what I might do, this is what I'm thinking. You tell me what you think. I think I'm going to take some back out of the back. So do you mind holding? Autocorrect. I know. It's crazy. Okay, so this is what I want to do quickly. If I take some of this out of the back, I feel like this is going to give a more streamlined look. The only thing though, what do you think? I think it's going to look better. The only thing is, you need the back for my back coverage. There we go. That was what I was going to say. Is that then you're not going to be able to turn it over as much. And and that's kind of what I like about this one. That is what I like that fold. It was my husband. So when I was doing this dress, by the way, guys, my husband helps me in my business. He's actually part of the business. So we're like business partners. So when we did this one, I was working on this and he said to me, and I was like, it just isn't belting nicely. And I couldn't stand it. You've got the typical Latina big butt. Laura, you've got a gorgeous butt. Girlfriend, people pay good money to get your butt. They pay good money to get your butt. I mean, like, you know, you see, the nice thing is that there's a lot of space there. So you can do the fold over. So what do you girls think? Do you think it's better like it is? It's why you don't buy in boxed. You mean in normal stores? You see, okay, so let me tell you, I can either take this, if I take this in, so there'll be less of that, right? There'll be less of this. But then when you belt it, it won't have as much there. So what do you think? And I kind of like it with a big pleat at the back and then a small pleat in the front. Laura says, fold over gives me good ideas. Yes, no normal stores work for me unless you alter after. Yes. And Laura, the thing about that is alterations are freaking expensive. Olivia says, I'm not that young, but I love colorful outfits and this is perfect for me. Okay, Olivia, that's great. So, girlfriend, I'm 50 and I have clients who are in their 70s. And you know what I love is like, we don't stop. We don't just suddenly get to a certain age and go, oh, fashion's not for me anymore. If you've always loved fashion, you probably still will always love fashion. And actually, I feel like this is the time to this is the time to shine, girls. Olivia's 59. So you're just a few years older than me. Oh, you're saying you're 59. Okay, autocorrect. You do not look 59, Laura. You look amazing. I heard Trini say the other day, we shouldn't say you look amazing for your age. We should say you look amazing, period. And I agree with her. I think that's a very good point. So, girls, I think what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to make a magic blouse in this fabric because I feel like it's going to need this weight of fabric, to be honest. It may not. It may be fine in a solid. I mean, if this is like, what I wouldn't do, I don't know that I'd wear this with a color block, but I would wear it by itself. I might wear it with a. Okay, so you girls think I should leave the back exactly like it is. You like the back to have more room, even though it's like this. You don't mind that. What do you think? Color block if it were front and back. Yes. Laura, I think you're right. I think there's too much going on already. I think the color block and then this on top of it, it's just too much going on. Okay, so hold on. You know what? Something I want to try. This is something I want to try. I want to see. I got that, Laura. You can wear the magic blouse if you can wear this magic blouse if you've got front and back color block. Yes, because there's too much going on with this split color block, I feel like. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I want to see something. If I take, maybe there's a happy medium. Back to keeping the extra fabric as it is now is my choice. Okay, Laura. So you really don't mind. Would you, okay, so this is my question. Would you only belt this? Or would you wear this like it is? You know what I think? There's another option as well. Hold on. And it's a very good styling option. This. Because that also, so you could almost, that's so weird. See, I'm wondering if I take just a little, like maybe it doesn't have to be a lot, but just a little. But it still can fold. So Laura, I think this is what I'm going to do. Instead of making, because you know, with the other dress, with these ones, these go from extra small to medium and then large to XXL. I think with this dress, it's going to have to be like small, medium, medium, large, large, extra large, so that you still get the volume of the dress. Reverse that open front a bit and keep the back pulled in. Okay, all right. Let me see. Yeah, you can do this as well, because this will give you that bra coverage that you're looking for, Laura. You can do that as well. That's at the back. And then let me do this. And then that's at the back. Hold on, let me just pull this. Smaller, yes. There we go. Just want to look at something. Yeah, that is straight. That is straight. See, I think what also happens with the color block is that when you push these two together, there's almost a natural folding over of this in the front. In the back, it doesn't happen quite as naturally. But I'm wondering, you like it like that? Okay. So you feel like it gives you more leverage because then you can wear a different. I see what you're saying, Laura. I see exactly what you're saying. Because what you're saying is that if you've got extra in the back, you kind of can hide the butts behind there. Am I right? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Okay. And what you can do is if you're having the other thing that you can do is you can do this and belt it. And this and belt it. Yes. Oh my goodness, that's so stunning. I'm so excited. I'm sure my microphone just punked out there. I love it. Also, I don't know if you know this, but I have discovered recently that you can reverse these belts. You can actually wear them the other way around as well. So what you do, and with this, it's actually perfect. So you do this, you take the pleats. This is going to become the wear 4 ways dress. Or wear 8 ways. Because you really can pleat this according to your body shape. Okay, there. Wait, hold on. Yes. Okay, so you've done that so that they don't fold up on you. With reversing the belt. Oh, you mean the actual belt so that the belt doesn't fold up on you. Oh, that's interesting. So you can actually wear the belts like this. Oh my goodness, girls, look at this. So you have to maneuver them. You'll have to, I mean, it's a bit of a, you know, it, it takes a bit of, it's not as much of a what, like, this is the thing. Oh, okay. So you do that because the belts seem to fold over. Okay. Well, I'm glad you found a way of doing it. That's brilliant. I'm just trying to fold this. Yeah, that looks amazing. But again, I think it depends on your butt, right? Like for me, this is just too much. Like it doesn't. Oh, thank you, Miss E. So this is okay. So this is coming, girls, in the collection, and you can choose. You can have it exactly the way you want to have it. Okay, so you can choose it to be one solid color. So it can be the cobalt. I'm going to go back to this one. You can wear it as a cobalt or as a teal or as a color block. There's also peridot. It's going to be shot soon. So we haven't shot it yet. We're going to shoot it soon and put it on the website. There's the peridot. There's the red. The red is stunning. There's chocolate brown, and it's a dark chocolate brown. And then when you do the dark chocolate brown dress, then you get this. So you'll see here, I've got this goes through. This is a faux leather. And the edge gets roll hemmed in this color, the same color. So it looks amazing. So chocolate brown is a great alternative to black. So, and then I've got different color block ideas. I'm doing one, the red is gorgeous. Oh, I'm so pleased. This is so amazing, girls. I'm so pleased that you like it. Listen, I was so exhausted last night. I got home. My train arrived back into New York at 10 o'clock, and I still needed to get home from this train station. I was finished, and I still had to check. And yes, exactly, Olivia. Anyway, so I was really tired. Like, my husband actually had to wake me up this morning. And I was like, whoa, I don't know if I'm going to manage it today, but I'm so glad I did to show this to you. So you can choose, whichever color. And then let me show you also, you can move this around so that you can cover a bra strap if you want. You can wear it exactly like this. You can belt it. And the cool thing is, Jessica, the red is speaking to you. Jess, I don't know what it is about you and green, Jessica, but every time you try and get something green, something else always comes up. It is perfect for a dinner party, Olivia. I think you're right about that. The cool thing is you can fold it over, okay, and belt it. So you can fold it over, which is really nice. You can keep it like that. There are so many ways to wear this dress. It's actually getting a little ridiculous. And then you can also have it in long, you can have it in short. The asymmetrical is beautiful though. The asymmetrical is stunning. So you see, this can be, so if you want to show more, blue, you fold it over. And because of the nature of the color block, it actually folds over really nicely. And then the green, I did it with the green at the back. Hold on, I've got to adjust. You just do have to adjust adjust it a little bit. Oh, really, Laura? Ooh, more than the chocolate, you think? The red is stunning. And girls, the red is limited. So I bought all they had in the red because it was limited. So let's look what it's going to look like in the red. Oh, and I'm going to show you the prints. I've got the prints as well. Oh, you know what, Laura? Also, red and chocolate is stunning together. I love red and chocolate. Speaking of which, hold on, let me show you. See, you've got the red coming in the print. Okay, so this is the print. Oh, and Jessica and you will be fighting. Well, luckily, I have got enough for both. I've got about 10 yards, which will take 3, 6, 9, take 3 dresses. That's it. Yes, I do, Miss Ellie. I ship to anywhere but South, like Africa, because Africa stuff just doesn't get there. Look at how stunning the stripe is. Look at how stunning. It is absolutely stunning. And Miss Ellie, you can actually pre-order if you like. So I haven't got on the website, but we can communicate and I can send you a listing. You can pre-order with pleasure. In fact, it's recommended because I think everybody's going mad. And then this is the blue. Isn't this divine? Oh, and it's such an interesting stripe because look at that. It's got the wide and the narrow, and I cut it on the down. I never cut it like this. I don't know why they make it like that. It's the stupidest thing. And it's not like this is a woven. I mean, it's printed. So why not just print it on the down? I don't know. It's insane that they do that. Anyway, this is the blues and this is the red. Oh, this red is killer. I love the red. Oh, and it's like a pinky corally with darker red. Oh my word. This is so elongating, girls, for those of us who are short. Oh, it's so good. Okay, you're gonna rethink your that's fine, Laura. Listen, that's the wonderful thing. Okay, so let me just say to you, for those of you who already have pre-ordered, it is fine for you to change your mind. Okay, you do not, nothing is cut yet because I'm finalizing the samples and the patterns and whatever. So if you want to change things around, you're welcome to. Olivia says the design is stunning, perfect for me because I love colorful outfits. Olivia, absolutely. And that's the thing, is that so many women tend to just stick with black because they want to cover everything. And I understand it because in a solid, girls, it's freaking hard. It is really hard in a solid color. I mean, I've been investigating underwear to wear underneath because I have to wear solids, but then I'm wearing more fitted things, and then it has to be lined, and then it's 100% polyester, and it's like, it just, you know what I mean? So this is just, so Olivia, which are your favorite, what's your favorite color? It's going to be hard to choose. Jessica says, I think I'm going to rethink my color block too. Either the red or depending on how the woven jumpsuit fits, another printed jumpsuit. Yes. So Miss Ellie says, seriously, your design of color changing dresses would easily be on the runway. I just see a model switching colors mid walk. I'd like to have this dress, Miss Ellie. I love it. That's such a great idea. Okay, you want this one, this exact one. That's perfect. So I just need to know, Miss Ellie, what size do you wear and what height are you? Thanks, Olivia. I'm so thrilled. So, girls, is this like the biggest hit? The teal and the I don't know why I thought of doing this one. Well, that's the thing. If you know, that's the thing. Okay, so this is what I'm going to tell you. So for the first week, for last week, what I did is I did a special, and I'm going to let you girls do the same if you want to. Okay, I'm going to extend the crazy a little bit. I think Jessica and Laura won't mind. So if you pre-order, you can get 10% off because these are the asymmetrical 380. The long is 380 as well because it actually takes up all that fabric. The short is 350. And then, but if you buy two dresses, well, you can get 10% off if you pre-order. And if you buy two dresses, you get a belt for free. I'm 5'5". Oh, nice. And mostly a UK 10, but if anything's tight fitting, I'll go for a 12. Okay, so let me just think UK 10, 12. So I'm originally South African, well, American South African, so we used to metric, but now I've gotten so used to American sizes. Okay, so okay, so you would be then the 10 because this is not tight fitting. So I would say you are my. So it would normally be just a second. Let me work it out. Let me do a quick measurement. Because I remember how did I used to do my sizing in South Africa? So extra small would have been 6, small would have been 8, medium. Okay, so you would have been my medium. So you would go medium large. Okay. I can do any of the colors in that, Miss Ellie. It doesn't matter which color you want. You can have any of the colors. Do you want me to go through the colors with you again? And you 5'5". What's your favorite? Yeah, you can have any of the colors. See, that's the thing. I customize. So I don't sit with stock. I buy fabric, and it's often very limited. Like the red, I only have enough for 3 dresses, then that's it. And one of them needs to be a sample. So actually only enough for 2 dresses. And that's all they had. So that's what I bought. They only had that amount. Okay, let me show you all the colors again. So this is the cobalt. Let me show you the cobalt in solid. So if you're wanting, Miss Elio, you're wanting a solid dress. You want it one color, not a color block. Okay, so this is the solid in the cobalt. It's a beautiful cobalt. It's so good. Okay, if you want it in the solid, this would be the solid in a teal. This is the teal. This is the peridot. And then the red. This red is so good. It's such a good red. The red. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? And then the brown, chocolate brown, which I think is such a great basic. It's so much better than black, so much kinder to the skin tone, and it's such a dark chocolate brown that I actually feel like anybody could wear it because it looks like black. Oh, this rich. It's called a grenache. Grenache. I like that name. Okay, so what do you think? And then if you do a color block, if you want half half, you could do this half half. You could do a red and a teal. So this would be red and teal, like that. You could do red and blue. Yes, that's exactly it. It's exactly it, Miss Ellie, because the first time you get a customer, you get a 10% off. And if you take two dresses, then you get a free belt worth $89. So this is the belt. You can get a different belt though if you prefer. But this is the new snake belt. This is the navy one that I've got on now. It's just a fabric belt, but this is the mock snake. It's so good. Look at the mock snake. Yes. So maybe you get, Miss Ellie, maybe you get a solid and you get the one I've got. So maybe do like an asymmetrical and then do one in a solid. And that way you get the belt. Okay, Laura, perfect. Yes, it's so good. I'll show it to you. I'll come up closer to the camera again. It's got black, it's got very dark shades of brown with lighter color brown. See, look. And the nice thing is that chocolate brown, I've actually ordered a pair of chocolate brown, these shoes in chocolate brown, these ones here. Chocolate brown goes with everything. It says, and I actually feel it goes better than black. Sometimes when you put a black onto solid colors, it just doesn't, I don't know, it's too harsh, it's too contrasty. Whereas this works really nicely. So this is it's actually upholstery fabric, believe it or not. It's upholstery, so it's a really good, so it doesn't, it's like I've tested it because so many of those faux leathers are terrible. Sure, Jess. Red and teal coming up. Thank you, Miss Ellie. Thank you. This is it. Isn't it stunning? It's so gorgeous. I love red and teal. And and the nice thing about this, Jessica, the red. I agree, Miss Ellie. I think the red is stunning. The nice thing about this green is that it is a green teal. It's definitely a green teal versus a blue teal. Where's a blue teal? Let me see. I don't even have a blue teal here, but it's more of a blue teal, more of a green teal than a blue. So it's kind of bringing in the red. Miss Ellie, I agree. Okay, you know what I would do? This is what I would do if I were you. What is your coloring, Miss Ellie? Tell me. What is your coloring? Just so that I can get a sense. I mean, the nice thing about these colors is that they work with everybody. They really are easy colors to wear. You don't have to worry about like, oh, is that color going to look good on me? It's just so they really are easy to wear. So my sense is that with you, I would do maybe one like this, exactly like this, an asymmetrical, if you don't mind your legs, and you're 5'5", so that's really nice. Yes, you've got the red stripe coming, Laura. And then I would do a solid red, since you love the red so much. And you can see how beautiful this drape. I mean, it's just so drape. It just drapes. Bleached blonde, but naturally mousy brunette. Pale skin with blue eyes. Yes. all of those colors. So this is going to look stunning on you with the oh my word, with the with the brown belt. Look at this. Yes, Jessica. Red will be stunning on you. What? Of course it will be stunning on you. Listen, girls, this is a very easy red to wear. This is a very true red. That's why I chose it. It's a very good red. It's so easy for most skin tones to wear. It's so good. I know. The red is so good. So Miss Ellie, do you just want the red one? Or do you want to do, because if you do the red, because you're already going to get 10% off on your full order anyway. If you do the red and you do the two-tone, if you do 2 dresses, you can get the belt for free. So Jessica, you're gonna switch to a solid red. Okay. I don't see why not, Jess. I don't see why not. Let me try something. Hold on. Let me think about this. No, let me try something. So the fabric is very similar. The stripe is very similar to this fabric, but let me try it with a solid. Hold on. I just want to see the fabric combo. Just a second. Oh, this will work. This will work. I just want to check. Okay, you'll do the 2, Miss Ellie? Okay, perfect. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. Jessica, yes, it will work. I just wanted to check the fabrics together. Yes, it will work. Okay, so Miss Ellie, I'm going to work you out. I'm going to work out a deal for you. Ah, Olivia, this is available on the website if you want to get one. This is the gold shimmer. Look at it, it's beautiful. And it's called the Magic Blouse. And I do this in different fabrics. And this is great because so I will do a blouse, I will do a magic blouse in this fabric as well, so that it goes with it. But it's obviously this is a much softer fabric, but I'm still going to do a magic blouse in this. And this allows you to cover up your upper arms as well if you want to, or you just need an extra layer in the evening or something like that. Or on a slightly chilly day. It is really, these are magic. Okay, so you can go onto my website. In fact, let me just see, Olivia, if I've got the QR code for that. I might actually. No, I don't. But you know what, Olivia? You can send me an email on info@tracygoldnewyork spelled out.com. Go to my website. You can click onto here and just send an email to me through there. It comes directly to me. And then I can send you direct link to that if you want to. And we can also chat if you've got any questions. It's not a pressurizing thing. Okay, so Ellie, let's work. Let me just get my cell phone's right here. Let me get, because it's got a calculator. So we're going to do the red solid, okay, long. And we're going to do the asymmetrical, this one. Teal, cobalt, asymmetrical, okay. All right, and that means you're going to get your belt for free, plus, okay, let's just see. Okay, so it would normally be 760 minus 10%. Okay, so that's 684. We'll make it 680. So just round it off. Plus you get your free belt. Okay. And then, Miss Ellie, we just charge a flat fee of $25 to the UK for shipping, and then we cover the rest. So what I can do for you now is I can create a quick listing and put it, and I give it to you right here and there, right here and now. If you're okay with that. Let me do that quickly. There's no pressure. Okay, you're happy. Okay, cool. Because I don't do, ask my girls, I don't do pressure here. I don't like anybody to feel pressurized. Okay, so choose from device. So we're going to do a red and we're going to do a combo. I've just got pictures of the fabric, so I'm going to put that in there. Okay, so Miss Ellie, and it's Miss, is it Miss L? I've been calling you Miss L, Miss Ellie, but it's probably Miss L, right? Medium, large, solid red, long, three-way dress, and medium, large, teal, cobalt, color block. Color block, asymmetrical dress. Okay, with free snake belt. I'm so glad I bought lots of that snake. Laura says, no pressure, but it's akin to letting a kid loose at a candy store. I love it. Oh, so cute. Okay, so we're going to do 680. All right, perfect. Publish. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to come on to, I'm just going to have to turn the volume down quickly. I'm just going to have to log on into my Restream. Actually, you know what? I can do it on YouTube. Here we go. That's even better. Wait, hold on. Let me just get to it. Oh wait, hold on. I know what to do now. Let's just see, view in product score. That's better. That's the proper link. Okay, here we go. Copy. There we go. All right. So where it says Tracy Gold Fashion Over, that's the one. There you go. There's your link. I need to go out of that. I'm so excited for you, Miss Ellie. It's so fantastic. Okay, so Jess, I just want to make note quickly for you. Just while Miss Ellie, just let me know, Miss Ellie, if you have any problems or you need any help with checkout or whatever the case is. I'm 50. I just turned 50 last year. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Okay, so Jessica, I just want to see for you. Let me just find my note where you are. So instead of doing the color block, we're doing a red. Is that right? And Jess, are we doing asymmetrical? Listen, not everybody wants my, I can tell you what I do, but it's not an easy thing. for some people. For me, it's easy. Okay, Jess, I just want to check with you. Wait, I've got it on my store. Let me just see quickly. So we're doing a short red dress. You have to have a long. Okay. So there's a little bit of a price difference in that, but we'll sort that out later, Jessica. I'm just going to make a note here to change yours. Okay. Long red instead of color block for Jessica. Yeah, and Jess, I think that's a great, and then the thing is, because if you really want a color block jumpsuit, I am going to try it. You know me in jumpsuits. I love jumpsuits. I love them so much. So I really do want to try it. And I think maybe now that I've perfected the pattern, because this pattern's really kick-ass. I mean, it took me a long time to get this right. And the front and the back is different, and I had to take out the front. But because you girls love this so much with extra, I'm going to leave it in. But this is why I do this, because then I can really get a sense of it. I can get a real sense of what you want. No. Okay, no. Is it not working? Okay, hold on. No, you're not dumb. Technology is great when it works and terrible when it doesn't. So let me just check. Is it not sending you? Okay, let me just go again. Let me look again. Oh, wait, that's Jessica's. Hold on, products. Okay, so are you not seeing this, Miss Ellie? Oh, okay, yes. Maybe press on it and hold. Okay, let me look in my YouTube as well, and let me see from that side. Because maybe it's the way it's pasted. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, if you can copy and paste it. This is report or block. Okay, Miss Ellie, let me do it this way. Do you mind just giving me your email address? Oh, wait, hold on. I've got another solution. Hold on, never mind. I've got another solution. Just give me a second. I'm going to go into my Restream because I'm doing it via Restream. This is the easiest. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Give me a second. No. It's a custom link. So it's not going to work that way. But let me just do this quickly for you. Wait, hold on. Let me just do this. Wait, hold on. There's so many ways to do something. It's sometimes figuring out which way is the best way. Okay. Okay, this is perfect. Now I can go into here. I'm in the studio. Now I'm just going to create a link for you. No, done. No, hold on, sorry. Now I've got to do it again. Sorry. I gave it permission to take my camera and I don't want that because it will change the camera. Cancel. There we go. Cancel. Okay, perfect. Now I've got to cancel. Great. All right, enter studio without camera. Now I'm going to take your thing. Here we go. Copy, and put it inside here. Okay, I'm going to try this. Let me do this first. Paste. Okay, let's see if that works. I'll tell you now. Let's just sort this out for you. That looks like it's more like a link. Press on that and see if that works. Alternatively, I'm going to give you a QR code. Ah, there we go. Does it? No, that doesn't give you a, that's hide. Okay, hold on. And then I'm going to give you, let me give you a QR code quickly. That's also a way of doing it. Paste. Create. Okay, and here we go. There it is. So you can use a, yes, you can. You can. So let me just, here we go. Ellie, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let me give you my email address. It's so weird. And just email me quickly. I'm on here now. And then I will send it to you right here. Just so that we're like we know. We get everything. And then I'll tell you my secrets. My aging secrets. My anti my I'm gonna keep you girls on hold. Let me have it ready for you. Okay, perfect. So weird, this thing. Okay, I've got it here. Copy. Technology is both wonderful and terrible. Wonderful when it works, terrible when it doesn't work. Oh, Laura, really? There's a couple of, do you want to know about my hair? How I get my hair to look like this? I can tell you that too. There's a secret weapon. I can't remember that. What do you mean I had a channel with that? Oh, yes. I remember there was an amazing product that was so good for that. Oh, wow, Olivia. Okay. There was a really great product. There was a really, really great product that I was working with, a company I was working with, and I actually had a client who had such bad thinning at the back of her head that she wanted to get like a wig, and she wanted me to take her wig shopping, and I said, let's just try this thing, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it worked like a bomb, and it actually grew back new hair, and then they went under. Well, they closed. They didn't go under, but they closed off. They were a private label company, and they closed. They stopped doing that product. It was crazy. Jessica, what do you use? I'll tell you what I use. I'd love to hear what you use. So I use there's a product called Color Wow, and they have a whole range. They've got a whole range of products, but their curly hair range is phenomenal and helps to reduce the frizz. And their frizz free, they reducing frizz is amazing because I have got weird hair. I have, okay, here we go. Got you, girl. Okay, I'm going to send you this link now. Miss London. There we go. Okay, so Elle, I've sent it back to you. Let me know if you get it and it's fine. The Kerastase Nutritive product. Ah, I used to use Kerastase long time ago, but I have found the Color Wow stuff. It's also natural, it's vegan, it's not tested on animals. So for me personally, the like the L'Oreal brands I stay away from. Any of those brands because they do export to China, which means that they test on animals. I'm not sure that might have I know L'Oreal was trying to make it better and they were trying to do something like that, but I don't know if it worked. But Olivia, definitely the Color Wow is amazing. They've got stuff to reduce your they've got a leave-in like a keratin treatment spray thing that lasts for a few washes. So for having a baby, I mean Jessica's also got a very young child. How old is she now, Jess? So time to spend on hair really does reduce. But I'll show you my secret weapon for my hair, and then I'll tell you my secret. Just hold on to me, show you my secret weapon. And then I'll grab mine. Okay. This is my secret weapon. And no, it's not a dildo. There was the very small one. And very painful, I would say. Okay, this is a GHD. So this little coil GHD is amazing. Okay, you got the link. Oh yay! I must actually look in my settings, Miss Ellie. They may have changed, Miss L, they may have changed the settings where I can't put like hyperlinks or something like that, and I must just change settings in my YouTube channel. So I'll check that and see, because maybe that was the problem. But this girlfriend is amazing. It's the really, really small one, and this helps me to get that. So I have two different textures of hair. At the bottom is curly and frizzy, quite frizzy. Okay, it's curly on, and then on top is straight. I know it can't make up its mind. So I either curl it or I straighten it. I'm finding curling is so much better. And what I find is that if I curl it and then I use hairspray because I'm on QVC quite a lot and I don't always have this takes quite a long time. If I do it properly and then I spray as I go. This is a phenomenal hairspray. It's called Verb Ghost Hairspray. And it doesn't feel like I'm wearing hairspray at all. It's vegan, it's not tested on animals, and it is the best hairspray I've ever tried, ever. And it doesn't smell horrible either. It's actually really great. So if I spray as I go, so it is phenomenal. And then there's another, hold on, there's another product I'm going to show you that is also fantastic. And it's by Color Wow. This is called Pop and Lock. Oops, Pop and Lock. So this you can use in your hair before you treat it with heat, and then you can also use it to get your flyaways. So you use a tiny amount. I did this morning because I don't actually style my hair every day. So use a tiny amount, and then and it kind of just does the flyaway, it gets rid of those flyaways and gives it a bit of moisture, and it smells so good. So you can use this when you heat. Yeah, it's so good, Jessica. But let me show you. Jess, have you got naturally curly hair? Have any of you got naturally curly hair? Yes. Yeah, these are great. So Color Wow has got, hold on, I'll show you. This stuff is amazing. Okay, so they've got a curly hair range. And their shampoo, okay, naturally curly. Their shampoo and their mask is phenomenal. The curly hair mask, it's really good, shampoo and mask. And then they have this called Flow Entry. So what you do is after you've washed, conditioned, and rinsed your hair, you just gently towel dry it. And you take this stuff, you actually separate your hair into pieces, okay? And you take like a piece and you put like one or two, depending on how much you've got, one or two pumps, and you pull it through your hair, like actually pull your hair down and get from root to tip all around your hair, and then you can diffuse it or blow dry it or whatever. This stuff has absolutely been fantastic for me because I was finding getting into winter, my hair was needing more moisture. And so this has worked like a charm. This is amazing. This is incredible. You have to run back and back. Is it me? Me too. And I have to run back and front to calm while down. Oh, but oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, I get that. So probably Olivia, the best way for you to do your hair, I find the quickest way, and I even find that with this stuff, I can use a diffuser and use the on the bottom. So what I do is I use a diffuser with my hair, and then I just curl the top bits with my tongue. And then day 2 or 3, I then do the tongue all around. And I only wash my hair once a week. Oh, Laura, Curlsmith? Okay, I've never heard of that. That sounds interesting. Curlsmith. And you find that works for you? Okay. Oh, it's for curls. Jessica, you cut shorter layers around your face so that you can style and throw your hair up. Yes. Oh, that is such a good idea, Jess. That is such a good idea. So that you've got some free, yeah, that's a great idea. This is the nice thing is we can gain some tips from each other. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for Elle before I tell you my secret too. I think I would say that there are two secrets for me with my um there are two things that have made a big difference for me with aging. But I'll wait for her because I know that she's trying to check out with her thing. Oh, really, Laura? That's great. Or whether you diffuse or just air dry. Yeah, I seldom can air dry my hair. It takes so long to dry. Like it will take a whole day. Even when it's hot, it takes a while to dry. Because I've got all the underlayers as well. Like it's just there's so much of it. This is my natural color. I don't color my hair. So I feel very grateful that I don't yet have to color it, but I've got a lot of gray inside. Oh, she got the link, but she wrote back. Okay, just a second. Okay, cool, Olivia. She wrote a bit back. I didn't get anything else. Oh, are you on? Yes, I just want to wait for Elle because she wanted to know my secret. So I'm waiting for her to come back once she's done, and then I'll tell my secret. Okay, sure, Jess, with pleasure. Because they are really, really good products. I've tried a lot of things, and I've tried quite a few, and these are really exceptional. You will finger curl some of the crazy hairs. Ah, yes, I do that as well. I do the finger curl thing. Finger curl like this. That helps a lot. I love it. We can all share our product details. It's so good. Elle, are you there? I just want to see if she's still on the live. I just want to check with her. Let me just close the door. Here we go. Otherwise, I can just communicate with her online. Sleep with a pure silk nightcap, and it helps all the moisture in your curls and make the. Oh, that's a phenomenal idea. I have a silk pillowcase, which that definitely works. And I put my hair up so at nighttime, and even when I'm on the train, because I do my hair on for QVC, and then on the train, I'll do this so that it's on top of my head, and I use these and that helps a lot so that it's not smushing. But that's a great idea. Pure silk nightcap. I kind of don't know if I could see myself wearing that to bed. You have a bonnet. Okay. Ah, really? Because of the moisture, Jessica? Okay, I might have to do that. I might have to. That might have to be a okay. That was a deal breaker for you. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, girls. I don't know if Elle is coming. I don't know if she's struggling. I've sent her another email, so maybe her and I will communicate after the show. I'll quickly tell you, and then I'll tell her later. So for me, there are two things that have really helped me from an aging perspective. But the most important, the one was one that I did when I was younger, and that is staying out of the sun because that made a big difference. And I grew up in South Africa, so it was actually really hard to stay out of the sun. And it's really, a lot of people did tanning beds and that kind of thing. I didn't do any of that. And that has definitely kept my skin looking younger. The other thing, and that is something that I've done in the last few, I'd say it's actually been the last 5 years, is that I'm vegan. I eat a whole food plant-based diet. And I have found that that has been an absolute game changer for me. So I used to be pescatarian. So that's why I said it's not easy. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't know if I can do that thing. But I used to be pescatarian and I used to eat some fish and some dairy. And when I cut that out, I could not believe the difference. And even in hormonal changes and things, like I've gone into perimenopause now, and I had hot flushes for like a few nights, and then and now it's gone again. You know what I mean? And I decided to try a plant-based diet when I was having hormonal difficulties, and they went away. And I found like just even the bloating and my skin looks better because it's not just about what I don't eat, it's what I do eat. So then I'm eating mostly fresh fruits and vegetables. I don't eat much sugar, hardly ever sugar. I don't eat a lot of processed foods. And those things I do find make a big difference for me. So those are the two things that I do that have absolutely been game changers for me. Staying out of the sun, which that I did when I was younger and it was necessary. And now I think it's more acceptable. And then my diet. So that's what I do. I don't know your thoughts, but there's a lot of hormones, guys. There's a lot of hormones in the animal products that we eat, like a ton. And I think it does make a difference. And it's very difficult for the body to digest. So, and I get plenty of protein from plants. It's amazing how much protein you can actually get. So that's my secret, girls. I don't tell everybody because sometimes people think it's very judge like it comes across judgy, but that's not my thing. It's just worked wonders for me. Absolute wonders. So, okay. So girls, I've been going for almost 2 hours now. So I think I'm gonna sign off. I'll communicate with Elle later just to make sure I can help her out to finalize her order. But it was so amazing to have you girls. Thank you so much for your feedback with the dress. I'm totally convinced now. And Laura, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to leave it exactly as is for you and for everybody else because that's that gives you the most flexibility. Okay, perfect, Jess. Thanks so much, girlfriends. And if you need to chat to me about anything else, if you have questions about your orders, you want to change some things, feel free, let me know, and I'll be available for communication later. Thanks, girlfriends. Love you, lads. See you soon. Bye. Oh, you have to agree it's a great secret?